I reached out to one of the friends I met at SDG Fest last year, and I said, hey, could we secretly invite a group of people to my house to host an event? And they agreed. And within the hour, I had more than enough people to come and play Mordheim. And all I had to do was do the hard part, set up an event. My first match was with Dave, or I know him best as Voodoo Pirate King, and he helped me put together the whole event. So it was really nice that we got to have the first match together. It was my undead warband versus his Marienburgs. I didn't roll over a 4 the whole game, and I got completely destroyed. It was awesome. During the post-game sequence, most of my heroes ended up surviving. A hero got sold to the pit, so we gathered up all our leaders to watch the fight. In the Mordheim rulebook, there's the serious injury chart, and if one of your heroes is out of action, they have a chance to survive if they roll on this. One of the rolls they get is sold to the pits, and basically, your hero fights against a pit fighter. It's a really cool mechanic. I thought it would be cool if we bet on who would win. You win the tournament by gaining the most weird stone. So by betting weird stone on the winner of this fight, we're having a lot at stake here, and it made it really exciting. I put in a weird stone and I won my bet that the pit fighter would win. I rolled up a new match, and I went up against these ogres. This guy had been an OG Mordheim player. I rolled a little better, but not much.
Playing the NPC, who's playing the pit fighter?
Mike?
Okay, Aaron's doing it.
We had another one get sold to the pits, and it was a vampire lord versus a pit fighter, which was a much more even battle. I put in all my weird stone, and we had several others do that too, so that they could get as many as they could before the final match. And I crit for the pit fighter, and we destroyed the vampire lord. It was awesome. It was getting towards the end of the day, so we kind of had to wrap up the last match pretty quickly, and it was time to reveal the winners. The winner with the most weird stone shards. What? Me? Yeah. We got all the warbands together for a class photo, and we voted on our favorite warband.
Place with 4 votes.
After an event like this, it makes me kind of think about what I've missed out on so far. I think a lot of FOMO goes to like Games Workshop releases, but I think the biggest thing is you don't want to miss out on people. And I don't want to get too sappy, but people are important, and I think the world needs more of that. Reach out to people. Become a part of a community. I think it's something no one will regret, honestly. And reaching out online, that's a really great way of doing it. But seeing someone's face light up after they see a whole bunch of terrain you made, honestly, that's priceless. And I got to come up with more warbands so I can bring out some new flavors, and it just really drives me creatively too. And I didn't know until this that I needed that. As soon as the event ended, I knew that I wanted to build a pit fighting arena. It just was such an iconic part of the event that for next year's event, I definitely want to include it. So I got some cheap styrofoam and air dry clay from Crayola, and with some concrete and a texture roller, I textured the whole ground, and I 3D printed some crates and I stuck them in place. If you're interested in these crates, they're free on my Patreon, and you don't need to become a member to download them. I honestly want this hobby to be as easily accessible for everyone as possible. And that's why I do stuff like this. And with some popsicle sticks and balsa wood, I basically just kind of built up the whole thing. I'd just like to take a sec to remind you to like and comment on the video. It goes a long way to help this video reach new people. Less than 50% of people who watch my videos are subscribed. If this video hasn't earned your sub, feel free to check out the backlog. There's a ton of videos waiting for you to watch. The final touch was to put on a throne for the winner of next event, and to coat everything with Mod Podge, and anything that is hot glued to spray that with spray paint. And then I base coated the ground and a tan color and the wood with a gray color, just to kind of differentiate it. So keep your calendars free for June of 2026, because I feel like I'm going to be doing another event soon. I had a lot of fun with it, and I feel like you guys deserve to be invited next time. Hopefully I can plan ahead more than a couple weeks. All right, have a good one.